China has blanketed the South China Sea with sensors, satellites, and patrols, and it still can't find what's already there. Virginia-class submarines move beneath the surface quieter than the ocean itself, operating inside China's defenses without being seen, tracked, or stopped. The ocean isn't contested down there. It's already controlled. Virginia-class submarines operate at a mere 95 decibels. The ocean's natural volume level sits at about 90 decibels, rendering both classes virtually undetectable. Read that again. These submarines produce noise levels barely above the ambient sound of ocean waves and marine life. And decibels do not scale linearly, but rather logarithmically, meaning that an increase of 10 decibels represents 10 times more noise. A submarine with an acoustic signature of 105 decibels, like the Russian Kilo-class submarine, is 10 times louder than a Virginia-class. China's submarines, even noisier. The United States Navy has deployed the quietest attack submarines ever built, and China's anti-submarine warfare systems, despite massive investment and increasingly sophisticated sensor networks, cannot reliably track them. Virginia-class submarines greatly outclass their Chinese counterparts, creating an underwater threat that forces Beijing to fundamentally rethink how it defends its coast, protects its carriers, and projects power in the Western Pacific. Let me show you why the Virginia-class represents an existential problem for Chinese naval planners, and why 50 years of American submarine dominance isn't ending anytime soon. The foundation of this dominance is acoustic stealth so extreme it borders on invisible. The thousands of rubberized anechoic tiles that cover the hull of a Virginia-class submarine absorb or distort sound waves detectable by passive and active sonar, obscuring the sub's whereabouts. Vibration-damping materials reduce the sounds that the engines and turbines transmit to the surrounding waters. And using pump-jet propulsors, Virginia-class submarines produce less turbulence in the water, making them less detectable by their wakes. Think about what 95 decibels means operationally. Large cargo vessels can emit about 190 decibels. The call of a blue whale can reach 180 decibels, and dolphins can produce whistles of up to 163 decibels. A Virginia-class submarine running at patrol speed is quieter than a dolphin. It's quieter than most fish. It's operating at sound levels so low that Chinese sonar operators listening for threats hear nothing. Just ocean. General Dynamics Electric Boat, a business unit of General Dynamics, long ago demonstrated the ability of submarines to be less detectable at high speed than a Los Angeles-class submarine sitting at pier side. That means a Virginia-class submarine moving at full speed through the ocean is quieter than an older submarine tied to a dock with its engines off. The stealth advantage is nearly impossible for adversaries to counter. And the numbers prove it. The 22 commissioned submarines have replaced Los Angeles-class submarines as they retire. The United States Navy plans to have 44 more Virginia-class submarines enter service for a total of 66 planned. This isn't experimental technology. This is the backbone of American undersea warfare, operational, proven, and being mass-produced. But stealth is only half the story. The Virginia-class carries devastating firepower that multiplies with every new block. Block 5s have 28 slots for the Virginia vertical launch systems, each carrying 7 Tomahawk cruise missiles. That means 76% more space for weapons launches compared to earlier variants. Block 5 submarines can launch up to 196 Tomahawk cruise missiles without reloading. One submarine, 196 precision strike weapons, each capable of hitting targets over 1,000 miles away. The submarines will still have the regular torpedo room. This can carry the latest versions of the AD-cap family of heavyweight torpedoes. They are also likely to carry the new Hammerhead mine, which will replace the legacy Mech-47 submarine-launched mobile mine. That's anti-ship, anti-submarine, land attack, and mine-laying capability, all from a single platform that China cannot reliably detect. The strategic positioning makes China's problem even worse. The USS Minnesota arrived Tuesday at Naval Base Guam on November 26, 2024, the first Virginia-class fast-attack submarine to be homeported in the strategically important United States territory. Guam homeports 4 Los Angeles-class subs, USS Annapolis, USS Jefferson City, USS Asheville, and USS Springfield, and Virginia-class boats are systematically replacing them. Guam's Opera Harbor, hosting 4 SSNs, and Hawaii's Joint Base Pearl Harbor-Hickam, supporting 8, creates persistent forward presence that China cannot escape. These submarines don't need to transit from San Diego or Norfolk. They're already in the Western Pacific, already on station, already shadowing Chinese vessels, and Beijing has no effective way to find them. Geography makes Chinese and Russian submarines relatively vulnerable when leaving base. In China's case, the Northern Fleet is bottled up in the Yellow Sea. The sea is intensely surveilled by South Korea and by Japan. Both are United States allies. Beijing's main SSBN base is on Hainan, an island in the south of China from which submarines must move through relatively shallow waters until they reach deeper sea closer to the Philippines and Taiwan. And, to get to the deep waters of the Pacific Ocean, they must then pass through a chain of United States SOSUS seabed sonar arrays. Chinese submarines can't reach open ocean without passing through choke points where American sensors listen continuously. Virginia-class boats, by contrast, deploy from bases with immediate access to deep water. The operational experience gap is equally devastating. American submariners honed their craft during the Cold War, tracking Soviet Victor IIIs through the Gyuk Gap with SOSUS arrays, a legacy embedded in today's training at Groton, where crews master faint tonal detection in simulated Pacific hunts. This depth, averaging 15 years per crew member, shown in 2024's RIMPAC, where a Virginia-class boat outmaneuvered Australian Collins-class subs in a 72-hour ASW duel. China's plan, by contrast, pivoted from coastal defense to blue water ambitions only in the 2000s. Its first UN-class Indian Ocean Patrol logged in 2014. By 2025, experience is accelerating. Type 093s shadowed United States carriers near the Senkakus in 2024, and a 90-day submerged mission showcased endurance. But crews average under 10 years, with no combat crucible akin to United States submariners. Think about what that experience means in actual operations. In the Cold War, United States attack submarines tailed Soviet ballistic missile-firing submarines at close quarters without being detected. There is every reason to believe that the same applies these days to China's SSBNs. It is our view that China's SSBNs are so easily tracked by United States SSNs that China's allegedly survivable second strike nuclear capability is at high risk. China knows this, and they're desperately trying to counter it. The Hainan can establish an anti-submarine network around the fleet, making it nearly impossible for even United States submarines, despite their world-class technology, to evade detection, claims Chinese state media. Chinese scientists have developed a groundbreaking passive acoustic detection method that significantly enhances military submarine tracking capabilities, particularly in the Arctic. With a reported detection accuracy of 93% for submerged targets and 100% for surface vessels, this technology offers a significant enhancement to China's undersea warfare capabilities. But here's the problem with those claims. They're based on controlled experiments in specific acoustic environments, not open ocean operations against submarines actively evading detection. The method's efficiency is further underlined by its use of only 6 passive sensor arrays, making it both cost-effective and operationally discreet. Unlike active sonar, which emits detectable signals, passive systems listen silently. But passive systems only work if the target makes noise. And Virginia-class submarines operating at 95 decibels, barely above ambient ocean noise, don't provide enough acoustic signature for passive arrays to reliably track. How effective these new Chinese anti-submarine efforts will be remains to be seen. Chinese command and control tends to be rigid, but aircraft and ships will need to cooperate tightly and flexibly to hunt stealthy United States subs. China will also need sufficient control of the skies to enable aerial ASW platforms to operate. And in any conflict scenario where United States submarines are actively hunting Chinese vessels, air superiority over the combat zone becomes nearly impossible for China to maintain. The Block 5 submarines entering service now carry even more advanced capabilities. The Block 5s have improved noise cancellation and lesser acoustic signature to be quieter than Russian and Chinese submarines. The Block 5s will have a better sonar system known as the Large Vertical Array Flank Sonars, to work in tandem with the lightweight wide aperture arrays. These submarines don't just hide better, they detect threats better, creating a double advantage where they see Chinese submarines before Chinese submarines see them. Block 6 and 7 will include improved stealth, AI-driven sonar processing, and UUV support. That means future Virginia-class boats will deploy unmanned underwater vehicles for reconnaissance, mine laying, and potentially offensive operations, extending their reach while maintaining the mother submarine's stealth. One Virginia-class could deploy dozens of autonomous sensors across hundreds of square miles, creating an underwater surveillance network China cannot counter. The Navy is also planning to equip its attack submarines, including some of the Block 6's VPMs, with the new conventional prompt strike hypersonic missile system starting in 2028. Imagine a submarine that China cannot detect, carrying hypersonic missiles that China cannot intercept, positioned off the Chinese coast with the ability to strike targets 1,000 miles inland. That's not theoretical. That's the Block 6 Virginia-class entering service within 4 years. The cost comparison reveals American commitment to this advantage. Each Virginia-class submarine costs around $3.4 billion. China's Type 093 costs significantly less. But cost is irrelevant if the platform is detectable and vulnerable. Virginia-class submarines greatly outclass their Chinese counterparts, plus anti-submarine sensors and rotorcraft deployed on both destroyers and the carrier itself create layered defenses that Chinese submarines cannot penetrate. A single SSN could loose 40 Tomahawks and 12 torpedoes, sinking planned amphibious ships like the Type 075 LHD in a first salvo. That's not speculation. That's the combat capability Block 5 submarines possess right now. And any move by China on Taiwan could see a shock and awe display by the Virginia-class that would target China's own shore-based anti-ship missile launchers and aircraft carriers. The United States has been so far ahead in submarine technology and secure underwater operations over the past 50-plus years that its submarines are virtually undetectable by either China or Russia. That advantage isn't shrinking, it's expanding. The United States Navy plans to have 44 more Virginia-class submarines enter service for a total of 66 planned. 66 submarines operating at 95 decibels, each carrying nearly 200 Tomahawks, positioned across the Pacific with crews averaging 15 years of experience tracking adversary submarines. China is building submarines faster than the United States, quantity over quality. But in underwater warfare, stealth determines survival, and utilizing newly designed anechoic coatings, isolated structures, and a new propulsor design, the Virginia-class submarines boast an acoustic signature lower than the Russian Akula II-class submarines, equivalent to that of the Seawolf-class submarines that they were designed to replace. The Seawolf-class represented the absolute peak of Cold War submarine stealth. The Virginia-class matched it while costing half as much and adding multi-mission flexibility. The Virginia-class isn't just a submarine, it's a strategic checkmate. China cannot reliably detect them, cannot effectively counter them, cannot protect its coast, its carriers, or its supply lines from threats they cannot find. And every attempt to develop detection technology capable of tracking 95 decibel targets requires China to build sensor networks so sophisticated and expensive that the economics become unsustainable. The underwater threat China can't track is already there, already operating, already shadowing Chinese vessels in waters Beijing considers its own. And with 66 Virginia-class submarines planned, that threat will only multiply while remaining invisible.